going on, everybody? I'm back for another video. Today will be my first impressions and unboxing from Island Watch, and this is the Islander 38 millimeter version of the ISL-25. Now, I've not seen this watch in person. I basically just opened up the packaging, the external packaging that is, and I've not seen any of this. I just got this very kind of generic looking cube box here. So just give you a look around. So this is indeed my very first impression of this. I saw this watch online, and to me this of course is an upgraded SKX from Seiko, but of course with the branding of Island Watch. So I was very excited to receive this. This particular colorway has now been sold out. So anyways, without further messing about, let's go ahead and open up the box and see what this is all about. Here we go. So as you can see, I went for the white dial blue bezel. So let's see what else we get before we get too deep into this. It's got the generic pillow. So it's got a 1-year warranty, it looks like, on that. Nothing on the inside. So as I said, this is the 38 millimeter version, and of course, you know me, I got rather slim wrists. This is I have a 6.5 inch wrist. Yeah, wow, that is a beautiful, magnificent looking dial here. I'm kind of looking at it off camera here, so I apologize for the lighting. It's not going to be, ideal today, but well, you know what? Let's go and peel off some stickers here, and we'll see what's up here. Hang on. And there it is. That really beautiful white dial blue bezel. I don't really own too many of this color. Actually, I don't know any color combination of blue and white, actually, just to think about it. I do have a couple of white dialed watches, I believe. My Tissot Viso date, kind of like an off-white color. And of course, I also own a Orient Bambino that has a kind of cream dial. But this is really nice. I really like this a lot. So let's go and discuss some of the upgrades from the SKX, and this would I'm going to assume this could be an upgrade from the SKX 0013. So I've never owned an SKX from Seiko, just to get that off my chest, but I've always wanted to, but the prices are kind of going up now since they discontinued that model. I could pick one up, but I saw this from Island Watch, and I was like, you know what, this is probably more preferable. Sure, it doesn't have the Seiko branding on it, but essentially it is a Seiko movement. It is an NH36, I believe. And a 38 mil fits my wrist just perfectly, and it also has an upgraded bracelet. So now what we get is we have a upgraded solid end links, a non-fold over links, although I don't know if the SKXs have fold over links or not. Also we have a milled clasp, milled fold over clasp, I should say. So double deployant and the fold over. Looks like we got 3 micro adjusts on there, and rather nice looking bracelet. I really like this. Would have been kind of cool with a Jubilee, since I don't really own a Jubilee bracelet, but it feels very nice so far. Basically it feels like the bracelet I have on the SARB. Let me just pull that off here. So it looks rather nice, as in the comparison here. So the Islander does have drilled lugs, so you can change out your bracelet to any other bracelet or strap that you want. I like the sign crown, which is fantastic. So let's see here. screw down crown at the 4 o'clock position here. Oops, I'm sorry, I got the second position, but you can see it hacks because the second hand stops. Let's move this out of the way. I'm liking that so far. These crown guards, I feel like it's kind of getting in the way of me operating the crown, but you know, no big deal here. Let me just put it in the first position, and the second hand resumes. We got the date, the day of the week. Looks like we got us Spanish and English. So there we go. Cool. And of course, this should be, yep, can be hand wound. Okay, let's go ahead and screw that back in. Yeah, I guess so far the one thing I noticed about is that this is actually quite sharp right here. The crown guard here. So while I'm trying to operate the crown, oh, I see. So so the crown guards dip downward, so to speak. So while I'm turning it, these corners here are actually hitting this part of my finger. So that's a little bit interesting there because the crown pulls straight out, whereas these dip kind of like at an angle, like a 45-degree angle downwards. So hopefully it doesn't get too annoying. But let's move on here. We got that beautiful blue bezel. Let's see here. Bezel is quite stiff, the action, but it feels great. See if you can hear it. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Looks like a little bit of high polish on the above the chapter ring there. Some nice depth to the dial here. The case is nice. Looks like high polish on the sides. A little bit of brushing across the top. Very smooth. Just it is very nicely done, actually. The bezel has a nice texture to it. A little coin edge. And I believe this is a ceramic insert as well. So really everything has just been upgraded. And so far it looks really nice. Let's take a look at it on my wrist here. So again, I have a 6.5-inch wrist. So keep that in mind. So you see it just fits me absolutely just perfectly. I mean, very little protrusion from the lug to lug. Let me see here if I got the website pulled up here. We got 38 mil across, 13 mil thick, and 44.5 for a lug to lug. And I believe I think this is a 20 millimeter lug width. See, does it tell me? It doesn't actually say, but you know, you can tell right here it is a 20 mil lug width because my SARB-033 is 20 mil. So yeah, otherwise really digging it. It looks really nice. So I can't wait to get this sized. Oh, and speaking of sizing, let's take a look at the bracelet here. Oops, wrong side. And they look like, oh, you can't really see it, but they are screw-in links, which is perfect. It'll make sizing really, really easy and fast. No need to break out, you know, any other additional tools other than a small screwdriver. So fantastic. Let's take a look at the loom. Oh, that is awesome. So you can tell even in a lit room. I mean, it's not like brightly lit, but you know, let's see here. This is beautiful. Of course, it's a dive style watch, and you'll definitely want the loom to be visible while you're in the water if you ever go diving with this. But yeah, this is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And by the way, this is a 200-meter diver, so this is definitely functional in the water. I'm assuming by the advertising. Okay, well, I'm going to sign off here. I'll put up a shot of it next to my SARB-033. So here you go. This is the Islander ISL-25 with the white dial and blue bezel. 38 millimeter version of this watch. There's also a 43 millimeter version on their website. I'm not too sure if that one's completely out of stock, but this one is completely out of stock right now as I look at the website. Love the colorway. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and size this up and wear it, obviously, and look forward to reviews of the SARPS 033 and also the Islander ISL-25 in the future. Just got to get some more experience on my wrist, and we'll see what's up. All right, well, if there's any questions or comments, please leave it below. Aside from that, take care, have a nice day, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Be safe.